Okay, so I'm just making this one real quick to address a couple issues on the homework, a couple recurring questions. The first one is on number one, part E, where we're asking you to find the mean conversion, or x bar. The approximate answer given is 0.7, but in the solutions there was an error on the integration part to find x sub t. And because of that error, you ended up getting 0.7. So 0.7 isn't the correct answer. The answer is, I don't know exactly what the approximate answer would be, but it's going to be between 0.5 and 0.6. So shoot for that on that problem. And then the last one was on, oops, it'll load, there we go. So on number 5, on this sizing a reactor with internal mass transfer limitations, going through it, let me clear a couple things up. So the first one was that we said that the eta is related to the Thiele modulus via this equation here. And we said that if we assumed that the Thiele modulus was large or greater than 20, and because of that, we were able to use this equation for eta, our eternal effectiveness factor. And to prove that, we could solve for the concentration at the surface, which is just using the ideal gas law. Plug that in, and you'll get that eta is sufficiently large to make this assumption. And the main error, though, was on my code. So I went back and looked. All of this here is correct. So the Thiele modulus, as we said before, is a function of the concentration by this equation here. But it is a function of the concentration. It will change as the concentration changes too. So what I had before in the previous video, if you'll go back and watch it, I had just that the Thiele modulus was a function of the initial concentration, which makes the Thiele modulus constant and eta constant. But that's not true. The Thiele modulus is a function of the overall concentration, so it's got to change with concentration. So now I've got it so that the Thiele modulus will change with concentration, the internal effectiveness factor will change with concentration, and obviously the ODE. Also, another issue I noticed is that in the last video I had this. I didn't have the CA squared, but it's supposed to be CA squared. So go back, add the square. And then everything else should hopefully be the same. I just wanted to, because in case I get questions about it, I just wanted to clear all that up. Feel free to email me if you do have any other questions, but I hope that clears up any confusion that you guys might have.